Okay, in this video I'd like to take a look at using Zoom from a delegate point of view. So I run computer courses and delegates need to set up their PCs. Now it's much better if you've got dual screens, but let's just go through some of the settings that's on here. So at the moment what you can see is this one here is me as the delegate, and behind me you can see me running the course as a tutor. So in other words, I've got another PC behind me that's delivering the course and we're receiving it on this PC here. So at the moment you can see two videos, the delegate and the tutor, the back of my head basically. I've got another screen just over here which is my dual screen, which is showing the tutor's spreadsheet, so I'll show you that in a moment. Now just go through some of the settings on here. We've got over on the left hand side we've got join audio, and if you click the arrow here you can actually test your speakers and microphone. So if you click that one, it says can you hear the ringtone? Well, I can, so my speakers are okay. I'll say yes, and that just tested the microphone straight away, and you can see, okay, and that just tested the microphone straight away, and you can see, okay, I'm just going to click yes. Then it gives you the chance to join with computer audio here. I've selected my speakers and my microphone, so you can see that you get the choice. If you've got several cameras or you've got several microphones, you can select the correct ones. You would now click join with computer audio, so I'm just going to close that down. Then next to that we've got video, and if you just click on that one you can see that I've got several up here. I've got the HD webcam, that's part of the computer itself. Then I've got FHD camera, so that's a webcam. I've got a USB capture port so that I can put a video camera or a DSL camera onto that, and then I've got a USB 2 camera, which is the one that we're looking at now on the right hand side. You can choose virtual backgrounds. I'm not going to here because I haven't got a green screen, because virtual backgrounds are much better with green screens and all the right lighting. But you'll see that I've actually got lighting pointing down to my face on this one. If you look at the view at the back from the other camera, you'll see that I've got a couple of lights on display there. There's actually three lights, one each side and one coming down to me as well. I'm in an office, so I don't need a virtual background, but if you're at home and you don't want anybody to see the background, then you can choose the virtual background, but a green screen is much better for it. Okay, so that's selecting your camera, and all you need to do as you're attending the meeting or the course is click stop video to stop your video, and if you've got a picture of yourself that will come up. Other than that, your name will come up, so you can see I've got a picture of myself there, and I can start the video just by clicking that button. Here I've got join audio, so I can join the meeting with audio. Now when I run courses I have open mic, so I let everybody have an open mic, and then what most people do is click this to switch their mic off, and if you hold your space bar down then your mic becomes live, so that you can just hold your space bar down while you're speaking, then you can let go and that mutes your mic again. Other than that, you've got to keep clicking this button over here that says join audio. Okay, so then further along we've got participants. Now this is quite useful. If we click this one, you can see that you've got a list of all the participants on the actual meeting, and you can see whether their video or their webcam is on and whether their mic is on or off. So sometimes somebody could be speaking to you but they forgot to switch it on, so obviously you can then tell them to switch it on. Then we've got chat. I'll just click this one. You can see over here on the right the chat has come up. So if I send a message, press enter, that sends a message to everyone. If you want to send a message to a particular person or the tutor or the person leading the meeting, you can drop this down and select the person that you would like to send a private message to. I always send files to delegates, so it's good to have this chat window open. The files are transferred using this file here, and you can pick from Dropbox, Microsoft OneDrive, Google Drive and SharePoint, etc. I always take it from my computer and send the files to everybody. One of the things I have noticed is if as a delegate or an attendee you've got the chat window closed and I send a file, I've noticed that the person doesn't get it even if they then open the chat. So you've got to make sure it's open to receive the file. Going further along, we've got share screen. As a tutor, I always have the setting to allow all delegates to share their screen. Now this is better if you've got dual screens. If you've got dual screens and you've set up as dual screens, then you can share your screen, which means I can dip in and out of any delegate screen. If somebody asks me a question, I can have a look at it. But you can choose to share a screen and then stop sharing, but that's great from a tutor's point of view because then I can have a look at your screen. Over here is where you would record onto your computer. My courses, I've disallowed all recording for obvious reasons, copyright, and I sell the courses, so I don't want people at the other end recording them. Then further along you've got reactions here. If we click this one, you'll see that we've got clap, thumbs up and so on. Raise hand maybe is okay. If you click raise hand, you'll see what happens is that's put the focus onto my particular webcam and there's a hand up there, and then back here as a tutor I can see that somebody's raised their hand. So if I just go and over to my PC, it says here delegate raised hand, and if I click that one it tells me who it is, and if I go over to the picture I can actually lower that hand. Okay, so they're the mains settings on there that you will need. Let's just show you when you're looking at a shared screen what it looks like. Here's the shared screen, this is the spreadsheet. So over on my right hand side is my dual screen, and that's what I can see. I can still see the videos that we could see earlier, or the webcams over on my left hand screen, but over on my right screen is this spreadsheet. So that's your basic setup when you're attending a course. Dual screens are absolutely great. It's much easier. If you haven't got dual screens, then you will perhaps get away with minimizing and maximizing during the day, or having another device so you can watch on one device and practice with your spreadsheet on another device. So if you like that one, please give me the thumbs up and subscribe if you don't want to miss any future videos.